All right, boys. Hello, hello. It is Wednesday. It's May 20th. We are almost through the month of May. A couple more days till Memorial Day weekend. I can't believe how fast time is flying and how great you guys are doing. Okay, so our book today is one that we read in class a couple of times, and I know you guys really enjoy this book. This is Train Your Angry Dragon by Steve Herman. And I'm going to link the website for you guys in our Google Drive because I know that we were super excited. We were going to buy more books for our classroom from this series because there's so many books in this series that teach us really important things and really important social skills. So I am going to link Steve Herman's website just so you guys at home can see it. And if you want to maybe purchase a summer book or something like that, it could be something that you can do because I know we did talk about it in class a lot, gentlemen. All right, so let's get started and then I'll show you guys what I have for you. Nothing crazy, not too much. And then that'll be it. So let's get rolling. Train Your Angry Dragon. Hello, my name is Andrew, but you can call me Drew. I have a nifty pet by the name of Diggory-Doo. Diggory is no common pet, like a goldfish, dog, or cat. Nope, Diggory is a dragon. Now, what do you think of that? Although dragon ownership is truly pretty swell, I have learned that it's important to train your dragon well. First, you start with common tricks like roll over, sit, and stay. Then you must potty train your dragon and teach him how to play. For instance, when I throw a ball, old Diggory can catch it. Throw a stick a country mile, and I betcha he will fetch it. I can put him on a leash and walk around the neighborhood. A dragon is the perfect pal if you train him to be good. But a dragon is much different from any other pet, for dragons have a temper and they pose a flaming threat. Have you ever seen a dragon when he doesn't get his way? He throws a temper tantrum that is sure to ruin your day. When you see an angry dragon, you don't want to be around. For anything that's in his way, he'll burn to the ground. First he huffs and puffs, then he fills his lungs with air. And when he breathes it out again, you really must beware. Diggory loves the swings and slides and seesaws at the park. He could play there all day long, from morning until dark. But once there was a line and Diggory had to wait his turn. He began to look around for something he could burn. He's not being very patient, is he? I caught a whiff of smoke and I stood there most aghast. I had to think of something and I had to think it fast. So I said, when you must wait, here's something you can do. Think of all the times that someone had to wait for you. One day we met some other boys, but they weren't very nice. Diggory nearly lost his cool, so I gave him some advice. When you meet a bully, there's no reason you should stay. Don't turn them into a crisp. Just turn and walk away. Like other dragons, Diggory hates when someone tells him no. Like no cookies before dinner, or no, you may not go. When you don't get your way, slowly count to 10. It gives you time to calm yourself, and you'll feel better then. I know a lot of us, when we're feeling really angry, kind of like Diggory, we like to count to 10, right? It's a really good thing that a lot of us do. One day it was raining and he could not go outside. So Diggory stomped his feet, he pouted, and he cried. So I told him that when angry thoughts began to fill his head, he can make them go away by thinking happy thoughts instead. Diggory loves it when he plays with other girls and boys, but he forgets his manners when he has to share his toys. Instead of getting mad, here's what you should do. Just treat the other children how you want them to treat you. A temper is the type of thing a dragon should not lose. That's why I taught my dragon some tricks that he could use. They've come in very handy for my good friend Diggory Doo. Perhaps when you feel angry, you can try them too. The ends. Boop. So, a lot of us find ourselves in situations sometimes where we feel super angry or aggravated or really, really upset. And Diggory Doo and his friend taught us some ways that we can kind of keep that anger in and let it out in a calmer, more appropriate way, right? We can count to 10. We can walk away from our problem, right? We can just think happy thoughts instead of those bad negative thoughts, right? So there's a couple things we can do if we're feeling pretty yucky, right? All right, so just to show you guys what I have for you, it's nothing crazy. First, I did just put this little coloring sheet that the author actually drew himself, and then he sent for anyone who purchased one of his books like we did. So just a little fun coloring page of Diggory Doo and his friend. Then the next thing is the activity for this lesson. So it's called What Pushes Your Buttons, okay? And it looks like this. It's a list of all different type of things that you might encounter, during the day or at school or at home. So try to read through this list. If you need help, ask somebody at home for help to read it with you, okay? And then you're just gonna kind of check off what pushes your buttons or what makes you upset, what makes you angry, right? So there's a couple different things on this list, like being told no, waiting, hunger, bad news, being late, being left out, loud noises. There's all different things. So you might not check everything, and that's okay. You're just going to go through the list and check off the things that make you feel angry or make you feel upset or uncomfortable, right? So, for example, Miss Fiorentino, what pushes her buttons or what gets me a little bit frustrated is when I have somewhere to be and I'm running late. Either I'm stuck in traffic or something happened with the car or whatever the reason may be. That pushes my buttons, right? That makes me angry. And I feel like I need to think of some of the things that Diggory Doo did, like calm down, just count to 10, think happy thoughts when I'm running late or when I'm not on time, and that's gonna make me feel better. So I would check off running late on this list because that's something that pushes my buttons, okay? So this is just a nice activity that you can do at home with your brothers or sisters, mom, dad, grandmom, whoever's there. Maybe you guys can talk about it. Maybe some things that push your buttons pushes mom and dad's buttons too. And you guys can talk about it and talk about the ways that help calm them down, right? That is it. Tomorrow we have a math lesson, and then it's our nice long Memorial Day weekend. All right, so awesome job, guys. I love that story. Train your angry dragon, okay? I will see you guys tomorrow for math.